I'm Jeraine.
And we're codexPINKK.
Exactly.
This is an introduction video, right? And we want to tell you guys who we are, what codexPINKK is, and what we hope to accomplish.
Amen.
So Jeraine,
Yeah.
we said we want to be honest, right?
Yeah.
Alright. So I honestly want to tell y'all that we have recorded this video several times.
Like 4, 3.
Way too many times. Nothing felt as real as it is right now. Like
Exactly.
we both have a really good feeling about this exact setup, this exact layout.
Everything.
Like, we're inviting you guys to our home. Welcome. We've recorded this introduction video 1,000,001 times.
A billion
and
gajillion times.
we tried to record it again today.
And then our camera was low battery. And then we didn't bring extra batteries. What kind of nurses aren't prepared for the worst thing possible, right?
Like what?
Who am I? I'm a human being, a child of God. That's who I am. But no, seriously, my name is Jeraine and I've been a nurse. It's going on 3 years now. I come from a medical surgical floor. I started my nursing career there 2 years ago, just doing it. It was like a hodgepodge of many nursing specialties. It was very educational, especially starting out brand new.
Right.
And yeah, I did that for about almost 2 years, and then I went into critical care. That was a very, very hard floor, and I was like immersed in so many things, and so I owe it to like my foundation. I just wanted to do something a little bit more critical, and so I went into cardiac. Why not? I will be off orientation
This week.
this week. I would love to like have a video where I like talk about that, or like even we could talk about that, because Semi has been off orientation before. So
So my name is Simi, and who got the keys to the Beamer?
Who am I?
The girls that sugar. A little bit about my background. I bounced around all over the place. I started out on a step down surgical.
step down.
This is why it's been impossible to make this video.
Exactly.
Like, I just see you in my peripheral. I have no idea what you're doing, and all I see is
I'm your hype woman. I'm hyping the things you say. I'm exclaiming. I am bolding. I am underlining. I am everythinging.
you're distracted.
Okay. Sorry. Okay.
No, hype me up though. It definitely wasn't like something that I chose, but at the same time, I really fell in love with cardiac surgery. It was just like I was placed in the right place. Even though I love the patient population, I love the type of surgeries that we did, the unit itself was like very overwhelming with like the whole entire politics of nursing. I really wanted to get out of a toxic environment, and a co-worker of mine said that he was transitioning into the NICU. I had shadowed there maybe like a year prior. I really liked it when I shadowed. I'm gonna apply to, and the culture in the NICU that I was in was like completely different. It was more welcoming. It felt like more like a family. Like, it had politics too, but it was nothing compared to like where I was coming from. The NICU that we were in did not do like surgeries or anything like that. So I definitely thought about like going back to school and what I wanted to do in my career and do in my life. And it was easier to transition back to the adult side in the hospital that I work at. So that's what I did. I transitioned to the cardiovascular surgical ICU. And that is where I have been for the last 3+ years now. That's where I met my lovely Jermaine. She and I were working together one day, and we had a conversation. And
girl, it wasn't just working with each other. She was precepting me, okay? I don't know anything, remember?
I was one of her secondaries, and so I'm not gonna take credit for it, but I'm very, 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 very proud and very excited.
Thank you.
For her to get off orientation, and that's how this whole thing kind of like was birthed. The way that this came about is that, you know, she and I were just randomly having a conversation and just talking about the different, like, the nursing woes, right? If someone had like just been open enough to just have an honest conversation, kick their feet up and just like admit their faults and admit their strengths, and like just be real with me and tell me the things that I need to know, then I probably would have gotten so much further in life.
Yeah.
And I have been thinking this for a while, but like I kind of also knew that it was such a big project that I didn't want to tackle it alone. And then like finding someone who also has like thought about this for a while, it felt so right, and it felt so like, I hate to use the word, but it felt so organic. Like,
it was very divine, because I also have been like, a lot of the equipment that we're using is because I like in my mind was like
already,
I wanted a YouTube channel
right.
specifically for nursing, or healthcare. I wanted this, and I just, because of my other business, I just didn't have the time and the effort to like
dedicate
put in all that, and I was just like, man, maybe it's just gonna fall by the wayside or something. Right. And then I met Semi, and we were just like,
she is the yin to my yang. Like, I needed someone to come to me with all this stuff so my vision can come true. And here
oh my God, her hands are so smooth. Why did we decide to make this hilarious, crazy channel? I do feel like there's a void in YouTube. I feel like there are, though. I want to shout them out. There are some like great nursing YouTubers. Yeah. A lot of them I used to watch in nursing school to like kind of help me understand where the heck I'm going in this place. And they did an amazing job, and I just want to shout out to them. They're great. I love you guys so much. Thank you for pioneering a great way for us. Although those are all great
nurse outlets or healthcare outlets.
Period. Yeah. We also want to create other avenues as well.
We want to get you guys like a lot more involved. Like, we don't want to just sit on this couch and like bore you to death and talk about ourselves and wah 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 wah. We want this to be a healthcare diary, right? We want this to be a safe space where it's so inviting that like we want you guys to comment, we want you guys to email in, like if whatever topic that it is that we talk on and that we tap on, we want you guys to like give us feedback. So there's so many messages that we all can learn from one another, right? Whatever experiences, triumphs, mistakes, or anything that you've ever experienced that has changed your like healthcare path or your way of thinking, we want this to be the space to just like be able to share, bounce off ideas off one another, learn from one another, and like grow.
That's all we want to do.
Essentially, like that's really it. Just be real, know that we all mess up, and let's just share knowledge.
Amen.
That's what this is. We
so
talk about. Hey, remember that video?
No.
That was the song you made. It's a lot we want to talk about.
Hey, oh yeah.
It's a lot we want to talk about.
Hey.
It's a lot we want to talk about.
Today. Stay tuned. More videos ahead. Keep it locked on the dot. Subscribe, like, follow us.
Hey, give me a beat, because you just made me want to
drop a gimme feet. Drop a gimme feet.
Hey, it's live and direct. beat is that?
Horrible. Okay, whatever.
You gotta speed that beat up. It's a little.